Traditional wedding. Gbogbo olólùfẹ́ rẹ̀ ń retí rẹ̀. Ẹ̀sán traditional wedding. Oríṣiríṣi mẹ́nìkì ìṣèwé. Ẹ̀sán traditional wedding. Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Ẹ̀sán traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó kọ́ni lọ́gbọ́n. Ẹ̀sán traditional wedding. Ètò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ traditional wedding ló lọ lọ́wọ́. Kàmọ́dé. Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Ẹ̀sán traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó kọ́ni lọ́gbọ́n. Ẹ̀sán traditional wedding. Every Tuesday on Instagram. Every Tuesday on Facebook. 6 p.m. UK time. Every Tuesday on Facebook. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fúnni lóye. Ẹ̀sán traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fúnni lóye. Ẹ̀sán traditional weddings. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí. Ẹ̀yin tèmi nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi. Mo kára lé, mo kérò ọ̀nà, mo kọ́kùnrin, mo kóbìnrin, mo kọ́mọdé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo kí àgbàlagbà wípé ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò wa, ètò yín, ètò kan náà tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ sí ètò ìgbéyàwó. Let's talk traditional weddings and more with Bumi Meet the Royals. Àmọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa lórí ètò yìí, kó tó di pé aṣọ nǹkan ohun àfẹ́fẹ́ ra mi hàn yín, èmi ni Olúwabùnmi aya Òṣìbẹ̀rù tí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ sí Bumi Meet the Royals, alága ìdúró, alága ìjókòó, MC, event planner, gèlè artist with godly swagger. A fẹ́ gbógo fọba kọ́dá ayé aṣẹ̀dá ọ̀run, ọba àná, ọba ìní, ọba títí ayérayé kọrin kése, ẹlẹ́bùrú ìkẹ́, ọba tó tó nípa tó kọ̀ tí ò pani, tó ṣe pé ṣe ló ń pani mọ́, ọba ńlá, ọba tí ń gbàdọ̀bálẹ̀ ọba, ọba tó jẹ́ pé tí a bá rí níwájú ilé ká tó kájú kan tó ti wà lẹ́ǹkùlé, ọba tó wà níbi gbogbo, ọba tó lè ṣe ohun gbogbo, ọba tó lágbára lórí ohun gbogbo, akọ́dá ayé aṣẹ̀dá ọ̀run, adúpẹ́ dúpẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín nítorí pé kí ni nígbà tí a lọ lọ́sẹ̀ tó kọjá adágbére ní à ń lọ kábọ̀ ẹ tún ṣọ́ wa lọ láyà tàlàáfíà. Mo dé láyà tàlàáfíà, mo wá bá gbogbo àwọn èèyàn jàǹkànjàǹkàn tí mo tún ní lórí ètò yìí àti wọn tí wọ́n tún wá padà darapọ̀ mọ́ wa, mo tún wá dé bá wọn láyọ̀ àti àlàáfíà. Kì í ṣe nípa ipá, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kì í ṣe nípa agbára, bí kò ṣe nípa oore ọ̀fẹ́ èèyàn Ọlọ́run. Kábíyèsí Olódùmarè, ẹ gbọpẹ́ kẹgbà yín wa. Father, we are grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everlasting Father. Mo tún dúpẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí nítorí wípé bí eré bí àwàdà a tún ti padà parí ìpele ìkẹtàlá. A wá bọ́ sí ìpele ìkẹrìnlá lẹ́ni abala àkọ́kọ́ tí a ń pè ní season 14 premiere. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ń fáyọ̀ bí òṣọpẹ́ Ọlọ́run alágbára. Nígbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò yìí bí eré bí àwàdà, àmọ́ ẹ̀yin Ọlọ́run ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ní gbogbo ọ̀sẹ̀ lẹ máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́. A dúpẹ́ 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 wípé gbogbo ojú tó bá wa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò yìí pátá la ṣe wà láyé là wà láàyè láti tún rí ìpele kẹrìnlá tí àwọn olóyìnbó ń pè ní season 14. Father Lord, we are grateful. Please accept our thanks and praises. Accept our thanksgiving, oh Lord. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín torí pé àwọn tí wọ́n ti darapọ̀ mọ́ mi ẹ ṣeun ṣeun. Àwọn kó tó di pé mo wá padà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dárúkọ gbogbo àwọn èèyàn jàǹkànjàǹkàn tí mo ti lórí ètò yìí, jẹ́ kí n fàsìkò yìí dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ṣàgbàtẹ̀rù ètò yìí tí wọ́n dúró tì wá ní gbogbo ìgbà. Pàápàá jùlọ iléeṣẹ́ Chorus Jewels and Laces, iléeṣẹ́ tó tún gbangba sùn lọ́yẹ́, ilé-iṣẹ́ tó ti ń ta aṣọ ìyàwó tó mọ ìyàwó, ti ìyá ìyàwó, ti bàbá ìyàwó, tọkọ ìyàwó lẹ́fẹ́ ni, aṣọ ìgbàlódé lẹ́fẹ́ ni àbí aṣọ ìgbàanì, ó wà lọ́dọ̀ àwọn Chorus Jewels and Laces. Kódà wọ́n tún ní ẹ̀ka ilé-iṣẹ́ wọn kan tí wọ́n ń pè ní Ready to Wear by Chorus Jewels. Please contact them on Facebook, on Instagram, or contact me for their details. I want to also please use this opportunity to appreciate the amazing Lizelle Fabrics all the way from Dallas, Texas. Iléeṣẹ́ Lizelle Fabrics, ẹ ṣeun kú gbogbo ọwọ́ yẹn àmàròkè, iléeṣẹ́ yóò ní jóná. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ Celebration International Magazine. In fact, ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ Celebration International Magazine. Ọ̀sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ ni wọ́n polówó wa lórí magazine wọn. Bóyá ẹ̀yin fi ẹ fẹ́ ṣayẹyẹ ni o, àbí ẹ fẹ́ ṣe ìpolówó ọjà yín, ẹ kàn sí iléeṣẹ́ Celebration International Magazine. Wọ́n bá yín gbé ìpolówó yín sórí magazine wọn fún owó kínkínní, owó kékeré báyìí ni. Mo tún fàsìkò yìí náà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ First Rate Global níbi tí wọ́n ti ń ta blocks, tí wọ́n ti ta gbogbo ohun ìkọ́lé ní Nàìjíríà, pàápàá jùlọ ní Ṣàgámù àti gbogbo àwọn àdúgbò tí ó súnmọ́ wọn. Ẹ ṣeun iléeṣẹ́ yóò ní jóná wọ́n yà máa ròkè. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn jàǹkànjàǹkàn tí wọ́n bá wa hallelujah, tí wọ́n bá wa dúpẹ́. Arábìnrin ìyàwó bàbá
Igbeyawo bàbá tíá. Mo dúpẹ́ Fádìmú, ẹ ṣeun ẹ kú gbogbo ọ̀sẹ̀. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you for being there for us at all time. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àǹtí mi Baroness J. Thank you so much. Tèmi Tọ́pẹ́ Síkírù, ẹ ṣeun ṣeun. Ẹ kú àdúró tí Wándé Ọlájídé, ẹ ṣeun mo dúpẹ́. Mrs. Sohu, thank you so much for joining. Tonia bruised but not broken. And gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n wà lórí ẹ̀rọ Facebook, ẹ má bínú, ṣayé lórí Facebook táwọn èèyàn bá ti fohùn sílẹ̀, àkímẹ́ tó wà ń bẹ̀. Tí ẹ bá bá wa fi comment sílẹ̀, àmẹ́ tó wà lórí ètò. Mo ṣàrí pé àwọn èèyàn wà lórí ètò yẹn ṣeun. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó wà lórí YouTube, ẹ má bínú tí a ò bá dárúkọ yín, ẹ bá wa fi ohùn sílẹ̀ lórí ètò yìí. Kó tó di wípé mo tún wá tẹ̀síwájú, a fẹ́ fi àsìkò ìdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba àti gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ti bá mi gbé my bobo, my beloved son, King Josiah, the one and only King Josiah. Happy birthday, son. I want to use this opportunity to celebrate you. You've been an amazing son. Thank you for being such a lovely and blessed son. And I thank God for your life. My bobo is amazingly 14 years old today. Thank you to those who have been wishing her happy birthday. I really appreciate everybody. I think when post it, share. Please share her post. His post for us. Share his post. As I said in my post, Josiah is a unique 14-year-old. It's different from every other 14-year-old. I left a post for him on my page. Please, you can share his post. If you know any agency where they're looking for teenage models, please support us by sending his post to them, or you let us know. If you know anyone that's looking for a teenage model, cool, calm, and collected teenage model, please help us to send a share. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Oh, Wandela, the one is so handsome, Bobo. Thank you, ma. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you. All right, let's open this season 14. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much. I can't see comment on Facebook. Oh, I hope I didn't turn off the comment too, because I can't see anything. Please show some love, people. Say something. Let me know you are there. And then please remember that you can help us to share this post. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá wa fètò yìí ránṣẹ́ sáwọn èèyàn. Ẹ bá ráwọn èèyàn tẹ̀mọ̀ kó máa wà lórí ètò yìí ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tí wọ́n sì ẹ bá wa rán wọn létí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀. Kó tó di pé gbé àkórí ètò tèmi jáde, a máa kọrin, a máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. I need a lot of reasons. Hello, Tonya Ashamu, thank you. I can see you. Thank you for showing some love. We have a lot of reasons to thank God on this show. Number 1, a brand new episode. Number 2, for the birthday of our handsome Bobo. So let's just, let's use this opportunity to celebrate and appreciate God for what God is doing. And I know that everybody on this show will want to join me to celebrate. God bless you. God bless you, everybody. Thank you so much. God bless you. Official DJ Adex. Hey, thank you so much for joining. We really appreciate you. All right, let's do this. Hey, yes, so Yawo Baba Shema. Come on. Ijó yìí náà ni. Is it because of your bubble? You came prepared because of your bubble. Baba Oshe. Hey. Come on. Baba Oshe. Beru Baba because of your son.
dòre mi. Ọlọ́run ò já Jèhófà. Ọba lè wí lè ṣe ìwọ ló fi mí lọ́kàn balẹ̀ wípé kí n má fẹ́ ara gàrí. Bàbá wa bàbá bá mi ṣe olóṣòre àná oore ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Ó ní Ayọ̀délé ijó tèmi tún yàtọ̀ ẹ kójó wá ní. Bàbá wa Ọlọ́run ó bàbá. Ohun tó bá wù káyé wí ohun tó bá wù kán sọ. Èmi yóò máa wò ẹni tó bá kà. Ṣebí òun ló ní ìrora iṣẹ́ táwọn àgbà nìyẹn. Mo ṣe thank you ìyàwó bàbá. Ọlọ́run ayọ̀ bá mi ṣe tí mo rí pé ó lè. Ó ti ṣe bàbá kẹ̀, ó mọ̀ wípé èyí tó bá kú á yanjú. Ọ̀rọ̀ ayé mi dákún dábọ̀. Sísọ́wọ́ ní Ọlájídé. Mo ta ibà sọ ẹ̀dá, wọ́n á fi bú ẹ̀wọ̀ dọ̀dọ̀. Wọ́n á lámú tá a ṣe fún sẹ́yìn sẹ́yìn. Ayé fẹ́lẹ́, gẹ́gẹ́ ìjẹ́ èkó ni. Tèmi tó mi lẹ́rù o, tèmi tó mi lẹ́rù o. Tèmi tó mi lẹ́rù ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ dàbọ̀ ẹ má fi. Ṣẹ́rí tí 80% ẹ̀dá láyé tí wọ́n bá ti fẹ́ràn mi, èmi ti fi 20% tẹ̀lé fún sílẹ̀ ọmọ àgbẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ kò dé mi lọ́kàn yìí fẹ́lẹ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ kò dé mi lọ́kàn fúnkẹ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ kò já mi lọ́kàn jẹ́, ó gbé mi lọ́kàn gidi gan. Ọlọ́run bá lè ṣe é tèmi. Láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà, ayọ̀ mi fẹ́rẹ̀ dé. Láìpẹ́ láì. Àtiwálé ti lóyún gbogbo tán. Àtiwálé Ọlájídé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ṣe ṣọ́kẹ́. Láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. Ayọ̀ mi fẹ́rẹ̀ dé. Láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. Come on, let's dig it. Tó jẹ́ wípé ẹ ó jẹ àjẹyó. Ẹ ó tún dé ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ẹ ó jẹ àjẹyó. Ẹ ó tún dé ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ẹ ó jẹ àjẹyó. Ẹ ó tún dé ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ẹ ó jẹ àjẹyó. Ẹ ó tún dé ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ayọ̀ mi ti dé. Ògbé mi ọkàn yìí fẹ́lẹ́. Bí Jésù Kristi bá gbàdúrà mi, tó bá lè ṣe tèmi. Ọlọ́run bá ṣe wọ́n tí mo fẹ́. Ọlọ́run bá gbàdúrà mi. Àìpẹ́ láì. Wọ́n náà Ayọ̀délé amen. Amen ma. Àìpẹ́ láì. Ẹ ó wá bá mi dúpẹ́. Láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. Ayọ̀ mi fẹ́rẹ̀ dé. Láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. Ẹ ó wá bá mi dúpẹ́. Tó fi jẹ́ pé ẹ ó jẹ àjẹyó. Ẹ ó tún dé. Àtiwálé tó gbogbo ijó tó. Ẹ ó tún dé I have to stop you, ladies and gentlemen. That was awesome. That was actually getting me emotional. Thank you so much, everybody. Sister wa nde ki lo ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n ti jẹ́ gbogbo ijó tán. A máa ti rogo. Ijó wo ló wá kú táwa fẹ́ jó báyìí. Mọ́mí Ayọ̀délé, mọ́mí John Olúkan. Kódà wọ́n ti jó gbogbo ijó yìí tán. Ayọ̀ wa ti dé lórúkọ Jésù. I want to really appreciate everybody for celebrating my son. In fact, I feel so loved. Even he himself, even though he may not understand, but he can feel it. Thank you for celebrating him. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, let's talk about today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, so we don't get carried away, because the way we are going, all this, Josiah's grandmas, Josiah's big mommies, Josiah's big aunties, all over social media today, Today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, what are we talking about today? Where we come from in Africa, there's a very common thing that happens. I don't know if it happens in other parts of the world, but I can speak for Africa, especially for the Yoruba part of Africa. I don't know about, I would only speak mostly on the ones that I know. There's always this severe siblings rivalry, or should I call it severe rivalry, between wives and
husband's siblings, especially sisters, wives and husband's sisters. It happens between men as well, but I'm of the opinion that it is more common among female to female. I don't know how far it is that is true. I might be wrong. So today we have come to talk about this topic because whether we want to believe it or not, this thing is affecting homes, it's affecting family, it is messing up family. But I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. Let me ask my first question. Why do I'm trying to put the question right so that I don't sound biased because it could be both ways. Mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ bèèrè tẹ́lẹ̀ pé kí ló dé tí àwọn àbúrò ọkọ àbí ẹ̀gbọ́n ọkọ pàápàá jùlọ lóbìnrin kí ló dé tí wọ́n máa ṣe ń bá ìyàwó ẹ̀gbọ́n àbí ìyàwó àbúrò wọn ṣorogún. But I try and rephrase that question wípé why tí orogún ṣe máa ń wà láàrin ìyàwó ẹ̀gbọ́n, ìyàwó àbúrò àti àwọn àbúrò àti ẹ̀gbọ́n ọkọ. Why are there always rivalry between husband's siblings and the wives? Why? What is it? What is exactly the problem? Is it because the siblings think that the woman is not capable of looking after their brother, or it is the wife that does not understand them? Now, let's talk about it. In most cases, who is the one that is always at fault? Ta ló máa ń ní problem tó yẹ pé kíní? Could it be the wife? Torí láyé ìsìn wọ́n máa ní pé ìyàwó yẹn ò bọ̀wọ̀ fún àwọn ẹbí ọkọ, àbí wọn kò bọ̀wọ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́n ìyàwó, kò bọ̀wọ̀ fún bàbá ìyàwó, kò bọ̀wọ̀ fún ló fà tí orogún fi ń wà. Why are there? Mommy Olukan just said something. She said it could be because of jealousy. Who is jealous over who? Is it the wife that is jealous about her husband's siblings, or it is the husband's siblings that are jealous about the wife? Then the second question I want to ask is this: the practice of women having to be made to respect their husband's siblings by not mentioning their names, mentioning their first names. Okay, ìyàwó lé ni ẹ́. Nítorí ìdí èyí, ẹni ọmọ tó bá ń lé kò bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bí lánàá tó wọlé lénìí, irú ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ò gbọ́dọ̀ dárúkọ ẹ̀. Ṣé àṣà yìí ṣé ó sì bójú mu? Àbí àṣà tó yẹ ká ti kó tì sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan ni? Please, because I'm not going to lie to you, this thing is causing trouble. Tí ó bá dẹ̀ wá rí pé tó bá jẹ́ pé dandan ni irú àṣà yìí gbọ́dọ̀ wáyé ní ọ̀nà tí ó jẹ́ wípé ìyàwó ẹ̀gbọ́n, ìyàwó àbúrò, òun náà ń lárúkọ mọ́ ìyàwó lórí, ọ̀nà wo la lè gbé gbà? Please, let's talk about this thing, because I'm not going to lie to you. It's so sad and painful that the family will be so okay until they start getting married. Tó bá ti wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣègbéyàwó tán, á wá kọ èèyàn ọmọ ìyá síra wọn, gbogbo ẹbí á wá rí yàmà. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ó really máa ń bother èmi personally pé kí ló lè fà á. Àwọn màmá wa ń dáhùn sórí ètò yẹn, jẹ́ kí n ka àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí àwọn èèyàn ti kọ. Àwọn màmá wa Joanne Olùkọ́, wọ́n ní sometimes it could be jealousy. And I asked the question, jealousy over who? Who is jealous over who? Is it the wife that is jealous that don't come near my husband, though? The more you come near my husband, then I'm jealous? Or is it the siblings that are jealous that I don't want any woman around my husband, my brother? Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ nípa arábìnrin Tóyìn Àṣàmú. Did I lose that comment? She said something and I don't think put it to salo by me orika. Mommy Joanne Olùkọ́ said Mrs. Eluyemi said seniority. Okay. Yahoo Baba says mostly it's insecurity. Okay, what are they being insecure about? Ṣé ìyàwó ni kò secure ni àbí àwọn èèyàn ọkọ ni kò secure? The only brother that is looking after them is being shared by another person. Ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá, ọ̀rọ̀ ṣùnùkùn. Hey, ọ̀dà tó bá wá ń look after another person. Ṣé ká wá ní kí ẹ̀gbọ́n má wà níyàwó ni àbí kó wá fi ìyàwó tẹ̀ sílẹ̀ kó máa tọ́jú àwọn ẹbí torí kò yé mi. Okay, Mommy Eluyemi says the wife don't want to respect the sisters-in-law. Wọ́n ní torí pé ìyàwó kò fi ọ̀wọ̀ fún àwọn èèyàn ọkọ. Ó dà. ìyàwó bàbá ni mostly ladies believe once their brother is married, all benefit from their brother to them will stop. Shebi they are ladies. Shebi they will also marry their own husband, and then their own husband too will look after them. Mommy Olukon said it could be both ways. This is so interesting. And I don't know if any one of us here have experience. I want us to call us on +447828500938. And please tell us what your experience is in this area. In a situation where èèyàn ní experience pé àwọn ẹbí ọkọ àwọn àbúrò ọkọ àbẹ́gbọ́n ọkọ wọn ní kóun fò kóun níṣò ni, àbí èèyàn ní experience wípé nígbà tí mo délé ọkọ ò ṣe dandandandandan àforí àfọrùn kí máa pe ọmọ tí mo lè bí lọ́mọ gan kí máa pè ní bọ̀dà àbí kí máa pè láǹtì, àbí experience tí èèyàn ní òun ni wípé ìyàwó ẹ̀gbọ́n ti tiẹ̀ ló dé tó wá ní òun ò tẹ̀ fẹ́ rí kankan nínú gbogbo ẹbí tó yìí like Mommy Olukon said it could be both ways. Nígbà míì ìyàwó mi aláṣejù, ìyàwó mi ló máa ní pé me and my husband. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá dẹ̀ rèé èèyàn kì í dá fẹ́ ọkọ. Toyin Ashamu says the sisters are usually the troublemakers. The sisters are usually the troublemakers. Ẹ ṣeun ìyàwó bàbá +447828500938 òun lẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ máa pè wá sí. Àmọ́ nítorí àkókò mi ní pé gbé àlejò mi wọlé. Toyin Ashamu sọ wípé the siblings need to know that there is a change in status when a man marries. Wọ́n ló jẹ́ kí àwọn obìnrin máa mọ̀ wípé nígbà tẹ́gbọ́n mi bá ti ṣèyàwó ọkàn ti sún o, nǹkan ti yàtọ̀. Now let's talk about this. I did mention siblings rivalry, especially women. Ẹjọ́ ṣóbìnrin ló máa sábà bá ìyàwó ẹ̀gbọ́n ṣorogún ni àbó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́kùnrin náà. Lójú tèmi o, èmi lérò pé obìnrin ni, but I stand to be corrected, you know. So please, what do we think? Mama Odelogun says some sisters aren't enjoying their homes as much as their brothers' wives, so there is always quarrel. Hey, Oluwa. Shebi, it is not the wife that is responsible for them not enjoying their own homes. Now, I asked a question as well. Is it common mostly among female siblings, or does it happen with male siblings as well? Remember, you can call us on +447828500938. I'm going to bring in my guests. I have guests tonight. And my guests, I hope both of them are online. I have 2 guests tonight. I'm going to see if I can bring them in to okay. Please, ma, if you can hear me, kindly send me a request. I don't want to go and mess things up. Though the other time I was trying to bring in a guest by myself, we can mess the whole thing up and the whole show ended. So please, ma, if you're online, kindly send me a request and I will accept you into this show. It will be nice for us to hear from my guests, because you know, they will be able to tell us their experiences. Yeah. So please, ma, if you can hear me, I can see. Okay. While I'm bringing in my guests, let's accept this text and this message, this call. While I'm bringing in my guests. Hello, Leo. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí mà. Ẹ ṣeun.
You're looking gorgeous.
Thank you so much, ma.
This is Oluwamodupefaji, popularly known as Ìyàwó Bàbá.
Hey, Ìyàwó Bàbá tíá.
My king.
Thank you, ma. God bless
May
you, ma.
the Lord bless him. He will grow from glory to glory.
Amen, ma. Amen.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen. Amen. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí, ma.
Nínú fètò tẹ́ fi gbẹ́gẹ́lé ní ó kábàmbárì torí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Tá a ti ẹ̀rí ibi tì sí lọ́tún lósì. Bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́kùnrin náà ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sóbìnrin. Kì í ṣobìnrin nìkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ṣé wọ́n rí ó dẹ̀bẹ̀ ni pé ó máa ń fì sí pé tí ìfẹ́ ò bá ti kọ́kọ́ sí láàárín they call them kán tó dìyàwó fiancing of
àfẹ́sọ́nà.
Bóyá fún àpẹẹrẹ tabarẹ́ni tó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n lọ́kùnrin ó làkọ̀bí lọ́kùnrin tó lábúrò obìnrin bíi 3. Tó wá jẹ́ pé àfẹ́sọ́nà tó mú wálé bóyá àwọn àbúrò yẹn ò kọ́kọ́ tiẹ̀ sì gba tiẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wá. Ó ṣeéṣe kí ó rí ìyàwó yẹn kó má gbádùn ilé ọkọ yẹn lọ títí. Ibi tí ìjà ti máa kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ nìyẹn. Bóyá ó yẹ kẹ́gbọ́n mi fẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan tó ti jẹ́ pé kò mú wá mẹ́nìkan wá tí ò tiẹ̀ tán like. wọ́n kọ́kọ́ rivalry yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀ yẹn lọ tó bá yẹ pé láti kékeré tó bá jẹ́ kó tó wá gbé pẹ́ ní sí ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn lọ́wọ́ díẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ pé ó di dandan nígbà tí just like what one of my sister wrote ní Facebook téèyàn bá ti ṣe ìyàwó tán ó di dandan kó kọjú sí ìyàwó ẹ̀ ẹbí ẹ̀ ti yàtọ̀ status ẹ̀ ti change ṣe mọ̀ pé àǹfààní tí àwọn ọmọbìnrin tí wọ́n rí lára ọkùnrin wọn ò lè rí mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìjà máa ti bẹ̀ wá bẹ́ẹ̀ náà dẹ̀ ló fì sí ọkùnrin náà tí ọkùnrin náà bá tún ṣèyàwó tó mú obìnrin wá tó ṣèyàwó àwọn àbúrò lóbìnrin náà tí ìyàwó èèyàn bá ti ṣe ẹni tí wọ́n fẹ́ tí àmì other way round tí ọkọ bá mú ìyàwó wá tí ọkọ yẹn bóyá òun lè tí wọn lè gbọ́n bóyá àwọn àbúrò obìnrin tí obìnrin yẹn tí ò bá fi ti àwọn àbúrò yẹn ṣe ó ṣe é ṣe kó ń gangan fún ẹ náà má gbádùn ọkọ ẹ lọ títí torí pé àfi wọ àgùdọ̀ wò kébí àfi lọ́kùnrin àbóbìnrin ó ṣe wà lọ́kùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló ṣe wà lóbìnrin akọ náà gẹ́gẹ́ bí òbí la máa fi kàn ọmọ wa pé tí ẹ̀gbọ́n yín bá ti níyàwó nǹkan ti yàtọ̀ tẹ́gbọ́n yín bá ti lọ́kọ nǹkan ti yàtọ̀ bó ṣe wà lọ́kùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló wà lóbìnrin èsì apá kan ló fi sí rárá.
ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ mà God bless you ìyàwó bàbá ẹ kú gbogbo ìgbà a máa rí yín bá o ẹ kú o.
ẹgbẹ́ ká máa dé tò lọ ká lè tètè bá lè jù wá wọlé.
we appreciate you ma ẹ ṣé ma God bless you ma ẹ ṣé ma bye ma bye wow ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá ìyàwó bàbá sọ yìí o a máa padà sórí nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ láìpẹ́ yìí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà àlejò mi kejì mo ń dúró dè wọ́n mi ti rí wọn online rárá. I hope she's online. I've tried to message her so she can join because it would be nice to have both of you at the same time. Àlejò mi àkọ́kọ́ wọ́n ti wọlé wọ́n look gorgeous. Hey, àwọn eléyìí fine dànù kí ló dé náà kí ló dé how can somebody be this beautiful all this package kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan-an ẹ jẹ́ bá mi wá síta ẹ̀ lọ yín jáde àárí wọn o. Again, sorry for your so one sisters-in-law always have in their mind that once their brother got married, he won't have time for them anymore. Exactly what Yawo Baba said is also what this person is saying. When he well said Yawo Baba, Arabic and Music Kalaga official, I want to friend to sort of you want to know what Tony wants so. Thank you so much, ma. Okay, while we are waiting for my second guest, Eba me rush someone, please. I don't know why I can't see her online, and our time is seriously fast spent. I really would have loved if both of you had arrived at the same time. So while we are waiting, oh fine, you know, the one beautiful guest, one find that cookie load day. Hey Joe, Apostle, you want modulo so Johnny. I'm telling you. Okay, ever make you walk up on the thinking, and we're thinking lots of see. Yeah, we'll be able to pay Alejo me KG because I need both of them online. I don't know why this is very unlike her. She's a very time conscious person. I'm trying to call her. Hopefully, I hope she's not going on Facebook. We need her on Instagram. Somebody is on Facebook. I think the person may want to have something to say. I don't know. While we are trying to get hold of my guests, before okay. I hope she's okay, but this is very, very unlike her.
Sorry, we can.
Yeah, ever make consumer. Okay. All right. Maybe she's trying to join. Okay, while we are waiting for her, èèyàn kan send one ní request lórí Facebook. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi Duchess Abeni.
Yes, Papa.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí mà. Ṣé ẹ bá wa dá sétò ni ẹ bá wa dá sétò mà.
Wọ́n ṣe join the job.
Okay, mo rí pé ó send request ni mo ṣe accept ẹ ṣé gan ni ma. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Ẹ jẹ́ má bá wa bẹ́tò lọ o. Ṣé gbọ́ ma? God bless you ma. Yes ma. Thank you ma. Thank you so much. All right. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ jẹ́ kí a máa bá ètò lọ nítorí pé thank you. Sorry about that. I was trying to remove it. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí mà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bẹ́tò lọ. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé wọ́n respond sí yín ìgbà tẹ́ bá mi message wọn.
Mo retí báyìí mo ti message wọn.
Ó dáa mà. Ẹ bá wa dárúkọ yín fáwọn èèyàn wa. Ẹ bá wa introduce yín ara yín fáwọn èèyàn wa mà.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thank you very much once again. Inú mi dùn láti wá síbí. I'm always excited because at least I'll practice some of my Yoruba when I come.
What's your online? Dewey's Creation, please send us your request, ma. What's it? Mo ti rí wọn tó ti wọlé.
Oh, you are sure. Yeah. Thank God.
Yes, ma. Emma Sorolo, she will send a request. If you can hear us, please send a request and I will accept. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you very much. You're looking so beautiful as usual. Happy birthday to your son. Long life and prosperity in Jesus' name. He will fulfill his destiny.
Amen.
In the name of Jesus. Testimony, good news come out for everybody to our platform. Only your family or committee or team trust alone from one marry came to marry. So mo bá wọn wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ marry nígbà tí mo mọ community mo pàdé ọkọ mi. Ọlọ́run ṣẹ̀dá wọn lónìí after over 20 years of marriage.
Wow.
So what ṣẹ̀ ní baby me. So I'm happy to share
Is
that
it
for
today?
those who are trusting God.
Is it today?
Few days ago, no
praise God, praise God.
Advancing baby boy. So
wow.
For those who are trusting God on this platform, Ọlọ́run ti ṣí ọ̀nà. The Lord will bless them with the advancing baby boy or girl, whoever tó bá fẹ́, Ọlọ́run máa ṣe fún wọn lórúkọ Jésù. So it's a good news that is really going viral now because we are glad what God has done. Olúwa ṣeun. So orúkọ mi ni Kẹ́mi Ọ̀nàdípẹ̀ Adékẹ́mi. So my name is Adekemi. I'm a pastor, marriage counselor, professional matchmaker, businesswoman. I do a lot, but let's leave it there now. So yeah, I do so many things, but definitely we thank God. So yeah, and I'm married as well. Happily married to Apostle Yomi Onodipe. We just celebrated our 21st wedding anniversary in August. So she did not actually marry. Yes.
Olúwa ṣeun. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí. Mo ń gbìyànjú seriously láti gbé ẹnì kejì wọlé, but I don't know what's going on. Maybe she's having like network challenge níbi tí wọ́n wà. First of all, gbogbo èèyàn náà tẹ̀ tí ń kí kú oríire nínú ìgbà wọ́n ti wọlé. Olúwa ṣeun. Wọ́n kí yín kú oríire nínú ìdílé yín. Ayọ̀ yóò ní dìbànújẹ́ o. Lágbára tó wà nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jésù. Ó dà pé orí ìrìnà wa can yeah, God bless her. It is well. It is well. Àwọn tó bá ti busy. So wọ́n jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé orí ìrìn làwọn wà. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa mà? Thank God pé ayé ti lu jára kò síbi tẹ́ wà. Kò síbi tẹ́ wà tá àti lè gbọ́ yín. Ẹ ṣeun, ẹ ṣé gan-an ni. Thank you for the effort. I really appreciate you, ma.
I can hear you clearly.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ àárín yín báyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ bá wa dárúkọ yín fáwọn èèyàn wa, ẹ bá wa kí wọn kúlé. I can see that you're on the move.
House of Parliament, it is well. Mo kí gbogbo wa o. Orúkọ mi ni Ìyáàfin Victoria Ọláwọyè. Good to be here. And wonderful topic.
Olúwa ṣeun. Ẹ ṣé gan ma. A máa understand yín, a máa gbà yín bẹ́ ṣe rí, a mọ̀ pé ìlú òyìnbó tá wà yìí.
Okay, ṣé tí rí mi dáadáa?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àárín yín mà. Àárín yín, but make sure pé ẹ wà safe place, be safe and pay attention to the road. We can understand you. Okay. The one that is more important is your voice. As long as we can hear you, I'm sure everybody will be happy. Nílùú òyìnbó tá wà yìí, gbogbo wa la mọ̀ wípé oko kan la máa fi ń pẹyẹ 1 million. Kò tẹ́ ṣe yẹ méjì. So we all understand. Thank you for the commitment. Okay, nítorí ká má bàa fi àkókò ṣòfò. A ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ kó tó di pé ẹ wá sórí ètò yìí nípa pé siblings rivalry òun là ń sọ nípa ilé ní. Orogún tó máa wà láàárín nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ bí orogún ó jẹ́ kó jẹ́ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ láàárín obìnrin méjì tó ń du ọkọ kan náà, àbọ́kùnrin méjì tó ń du ìyàwó kan náà. Àmọ́ nígbà tí orogún bá wá kúrò láàárín irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó wá jẹ́ láàárín lẹ́gbọ̀n lábúrò sí ìyàwó ni orogún yìí wà fún nǹkan tá fẹ́ sọ nípa èní nìyẹn. Nítorí wípé a rí pé kíní yìí máa ń da ìgbéyàwó lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀, ó dẹ̀ máa ń da àwọn èèyàn gan láàmú, ó máa ń dẹbírú, ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ oríṣiríṣi bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ ti sọ fún wa kó tó di pé a ti béèrè pé ó ti lé ní 23 years if I'm right lẹ́ti join family àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. So she's been your brother's wife for 23 years.
For 21 years.
21 years. Okay. Èmi mọ̀ yìí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọ́n máa ń sábà sọ sister in law. Àwọn kan àti sọ sister in love. ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ni ìyàtọ̀ láàrin méjèèjì torí mo ní ọ̀nà pé mo tún gbọ́ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí màá kọ́kọ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ Mrs. Ọláwọyè kí ni ìyàtọ̀ tó wà láàrin sister in law àti sister in love.
ẹ ṣe gan ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé èmi náà ń gbọ́ mo rí pé bóyá wọ́n fi pé àwọn èèyàn fi pé tó bá ti ń lo sister in law yẹn nǹkan tí a ti mọ̀ ni pé àwọn àna èèyàn burúkú ni wọ́n òfin ló dé wọn ló jẹ́ kó máa ṣe nǹkan tán rí wọ́n ṣe wá ní ó da ẹja àkókò máa bí sister in law.
ó dà ẹ ṣeun mà.
pé tó bá ó wà òkè.
ó bẹ́tà a rí i pé ìfẹ́ ló bá dé kì í ṣe òfin nítorí pé òfin ló sábà ń de ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó máa ń fa pé gbọ́n mi sí omi ọ̀tún. ó dà pásítọ̀ Kẹ́mi ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà ṣé ẹ̀yin wá lè sọ wípé láàrin ẹ̀yin àti Mrs. Ọláwọyè ṣé sister in law ni ká pè yín ni àbí sister in love.
àti ẹ̀ẹ́fà ṣe sister in law rí láti ilẹ̀ tí ìyàwó ẹ̀gbọ́n èèyàn àbí tí ẹni tó yẹ kó jẹ́ sister in law síyàn tẹ́ bá ti múra yín tẹ́ bá ti break barrier yẹn tẹ́ ti múra yín bí sister tí ò ń ṣe pé ẹ ń wo bí ẹni pé ìyàwó ẹ̀gbọ́n
ọkọ mi àbúrò ọkọ mi
nígbà tí èèyàn bá ti break barrier yẹn tí èèyàn ti show ìfẹ́ sí tó ti náwó ọ̀fẹ́ sí ẹ tó ti gbà tẹ́ ti gbára yín bí ẹyọ kan ìgbà yẹn ló máa ń dùn láti sọ pé ìgbà yẹn ló máa ń dùn láti pèèyàn ní sister in love. Many people ò lè lo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn even bó ṣe common tó báwo ló ṣe ń lò because tẹ́ bá lò nígbà tí ẹ tí really break barrier yẹn tẹ́ ẹ tí close àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé kàn ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ni. So it's not something you use and even gbogbo àwọn in-laws gan kò ṣe wọn lèèyàn lè lo sister in love fún. So ẹni téèyàn bá ti rí bíi pé a ti di nǹkan kan náà òun ṣèyàwó ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àbí ìyàwó a ti di ẹ̀gbọ́n tàbúrò ìyẹn lèèyàn máa ń lo sister in love fún. So èmi àti sister Vic pàdé ọdún ó ti fẹ́ pọ́dún méjì kí n tó tẹ pàdé ọkọ mi.
Okay.
So church ni mo ti pàdé wọn mo like business gan àbúrò mi náà wà ní church ó gbé pẹ̀lú mi gbà yẹn ní poli nìbàdàn so ó rí i pé mò ń struggle financially dẹ̀ ni sister kan wà ní intercessory department pé tó ń ṣe bag pé ṣé mo mi tí n bá mind kí n wọ tẹ̀lé òun kí n kó òun introduce mi sí wọn bí mo ṣe pàdé sister Vic nìyẹn ànígbà tí má pàdé sister Vic wọn ò bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ business first ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run náà kọ́kọ́ bá mi sọ. So ibi foundation relationship wa ni pé God brought us together. You know, Jesus brought us together. So òun ló jẹ́ kó dùn ó too easy fún mi àti wọn. So it's beyond my husband, our relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
But nígbà míì a máa ń rí ọ̀rẹ́ tímọ́tímọ́ àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ pé èèyàn àti wọ́n ti jọ pàdé yìí tó jẹ́ wípé ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn in fact kò rí kò sùn tó jẹ́ pé nítorí pé ìkan wá fẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n kan àbí ìkan fẹ́ àbúrò kan gbọ̀ngàn ló máa wá da ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn rú. So nígbà tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ wípé ó make it easy fún yín sometimes it doesn't always work like that. Ẹlòmíì báyìí òun ló máa polè wájà òun náà ló máa polóko wá mu. Nǹkan tí mo mean by that ni wípé ó ṣeéṣe gan kó jẹ́ pé nǹkan ló máa fa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ pé wá fẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi àwọn kó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rẹ́ ló máa fa tìbí náà pé wá fẹ́ ẹni báyìí báyìí tó jẹ́ pé at the end of the day wọ́n máa wá ṣe bọ́ ṣùgbọ́n tó pé ká má bàa fi àkókò ṣòfò mo fẹ́ tẹ̀síwájú nínú àwọn ìbéèrè tí mo ní mẹ́rin because I have so many questions here and I want us to touch them one after the other and this one I want to direct it to Mrs. Ọláwọyè because when we're having this conversation about the fact that why because I want us to actually speak more English because we have some young people that are watching this show or that might be watching later, you know. When we're having this conversation, I was asking a question, what could cause, I mean, why would anybody want to have some negative attitude towards your husband's siblings, or why would you want to have some negative attitude towards your brother's wife? And somebody said some of the time is because of jealousy. Then I threw the question back and I'm like, jealousy over what? I don't understand it. So ma, do you want to tell me that since this woman joined your family as your brother's wife, have you ever had any reason to be jealous?
Never. Thank you so much. Never. Torí pé ọ̀tọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí èèyàn kan mo believe nínú ara mi pé mo pé tó. I'm confident. Pẹ̀lú oore ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run. So
ti gbẹ́dá èèyàn kan ní ńlá àbí ó ní kékeré orí ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run ni òun náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí máa ń sọ everyday ni pé bí wọ́n ṣe máa dàgbà sí even nígbà tán relocate sí UK mi ti ẹ̀rọ pé bóyá wọ́n bá mi bí gbogbo bọ́n ṣe máa lọ òkè ni. So I think it boils down to individuals torí mi ìfẹ́ kárò pé too much pé torí pé ó jẹ́ religion àbí torí pé àpàdé ní church ṣe rí àṣírí oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé despite the fact pé wọ́n jẹ́ ẹlẹ́sìn wẹ́dà mùsùlùmí wà ní ẹlẹ́sìn christian tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ìwà wọn ó wà so horrible so kò ní anything ṣe pẹ̀lú bọ̀ nítorí pé ọmọlúàbí ṣe mọ̀ kó wo pé nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe fẹ́ nìyí ṣé mo lè gbà wọ́n ṣe fún mi ṣe ní ó ń bọ̀ nínú family wa ni kò fẹ́ wá ṣe ibi so mo fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn máa wò bẹ́ẹ̀ bó bá ṣe wò she knows ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ I'm very close to my brother mi ò dẹ̀ hide gbogbo àwa siblings wa bá ṣe rí nìyẹn but mo máa ń try even though máa ń ṣàṣejù gbà mí o àmì àyẹ̀wò dé
confession
àṣejù yẹn torí pé a lè gist me and my brother we can gist for forever.
For forever. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to have to interrupt you there, ma. 1 second. I will quickly read this comment from Facebook. Then I will tell you why I had to interrupt you there. Now, someone said sisters-in-law are fine as long as we respect each other and give each other personal space. Now, I'm coming back to what she has just said. Now, somebody also said people do not understand boundaries. People do not understand boundaries. In-laws should know when their family member gets married. Things will definitely shift boundaries. Not honored by their own. I think the person is trying to talk about boundaries here. You know. So now, Sister Victoria did mention something about the fact that sometimes she can go beyond boundaries. She did say this, all of us, like, go on, but I mean, our man shasheju. We pay our tabura, our close, in fact, our man gist. Now, how does that make you feel, Pastor Ken? How do you manage that?
Thank you very much. Mo lè manage nítorí pé ìgbà tí mo pàdé family wọn. That is how they were. Wọ́n máa ń gbàdúrà pọ̀. Wọ́n máa ń ṣe nǹkan pọ̀. They are very close. So coming into the family, I also want the bond to remain. So if you are newly married or you are going to get married, you are not getting married to only your husband.
One person.
That is it. If you have the mentality that I just want to pick my husband and go, then you are missing it altogether because having a new home is a transition, and that is the problem of people really. They are not to release their brother is difficult because they've been together for years. So looking at a woman coming to take their brother away, and you yourself, you are not managing it, not using wisdom by making those siblings comfortable and telling them that though is your brother, I understand. You have to let them feel that, okay, I know how you feel. I know it's not easy after you've been together for 20 years, grown together, went to the same school. I'm just coming into your family. Yeah, it's true that we need to live and cleave, but there is wisdom in balancing and helping the siblings to help them in that transition. So myself and my husband's siblings who are comfortable with the way they do. They talk 2 hours sometimes on phone. It doesn't bother me. I'm listening, I'm seeing, and sometimes I say, oh God, take me for 2 weeks, boy, brother, everything. But I understand. But when we want to talk, we do our own talk as well. And my husband does not even, it doesn't disturb us. So we have that relationship.
Thank you, sis. I like the word balance. You did use the word that one has to balance things up. Now, talking about that, you said you met them the way they were and you were not ready to separate them. Everybody has been commending Sister Victoria, Mrs. Olawoye, for being very honest about the fact that sometimes she can go beyond her boundaries. Sometimes she can actually do it more because siblings last so we all know that it can get to that point. And I'm glad that you said you took it up. But on this platform, I really want us to be very, very realistic. I don't want us to give false hope to people out there, Exactly. Now, has there ever been a time that maybe you called your husband and be like, Ṣé àwọn ẹbí ẹ̀ àwọn siblings ẹnìkan ló dẹ̀ fẹ́ máa you understand? Has there ever been a time like that? And how does your husband also manage or how did your husband manage or get to control that particular feeling? Because I know we pay ẹlẹ́ran ara ní gbogbo wa.
You are right, ma.
Yeah.
I think I can count how many times that happened in 23 years, but it actually happened. There was a time something happened, and I was just looking for who to share with. I wanted to talk to somebody, and I called Sister Vic. But I realized that she was sentimental. She thought of her brother in that situation, and I'm like, when she was talking, money, wrong person, So sometimes, and when we offend each other, we quickly pick it. Àti study ara wa dé because Sister Vic mọ̀ mi wọ́n mọ̀ tí nǹkan bá ti bí mi nínú wọn èmi náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ wọ́n. So there is a way you study your in-law, you deal with them according to who they are. So I am able to, Sister Vic is very relatable. Tọ́mà ti ṣe nǹkan tí mi ò like, wọ́n ti mọ̀ bí mo ṣe máa ṣe. Immediately she will pick it. 2-3 days. Move on. It has happened before. She was siding the brother because we need to just be real. So, but she didn't do it intentionally. So when I now pointed it to her, she was like, "It is well."
Tẹ́ni Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní tẹ́ni tèkísà àǹtà àtàn Ìjẹ̀bú dẹ̀ máa ń pòwe wá ní àìwọ́n ẹni jọmọ yẹ ẹni lọ. So ọmọ ìyá máa jẹ́ títí láéláé. So unconsciously,
it's good for couples to be very wise.
Yeah.
When mothers or siblings are coming into your marriage to help you, they might be sentimental. That might not be the right judgment. So is either you use your wisdom or get someone neutral to help you. Because
thank you.
If not, it might not be right.
We're going to get in trouble. Thank you so much, ma. I have so many questions here, and I really want us to touch them one after the other. Even though this kind of topic is not something we can finish in a day, but I want us to do as much justice to this as we can. Like Lizelle Fabric says, blood is thicker than water. That's true. Kosibo sheleri teni. Ojú èèyàn ní ìgbà, wọ́n dẹ̀ ní bá mi lọ́mọ mi, òde náà lọ́mọ. Especially a sibling that you are extremely close to. Now, I want us to talk about the cultural aspect of, generally speaking. Now, I'm not talking about your relationship. Let's look at it in a wider, with a wider view. Can zoom out, from all over the world, especially in where we come from, the part of the world that we came from. What impact has culture do? Does culture have? Pardon my choice of words. In this issue of siblings rivalry, ipe ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá o báyìí ló ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ rí, and some people already carry that culture on top of their head. For example, let me give an example. When a family insists ipe ìyàwó tó fẹ́ ní èní kò bá àjọmọ àná kò bá àjọmọ ṣẹ̀bí ní jẹta, the fact kò dé sínú ilé wa wọ́n dẹ̀ sì bí ọmọ yẹn ó gbọ́dọ̀ pé lórúkọ. Irú àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, that's just an example. There's so many numerous of them. I don't want us to restrict it to that. So, Mrs. Olawoye, what do you think? What impact is culture, taking in this issue of siblings rivalry and all this big back ìyàwó ẹbí ọkọ issue?
Ṣé gan ni nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé ṣe rí gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ó sì boils down to individuals. Ṣe rí culture wa ó ti ṣe oríṣiríṣi nǹkan. Even though àwọn nǹkan míì dá bẹ̀ fún àwọn nǹkan míì ò dá. For those who are Christians, verse kan wà ní Bible, and I'm sure there will be something similar nínú Quran náà. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother and cleave to his wife. Ṣe rí nǹkan tó ní kán jọ sopọ̀ yẹn, àṣà wọn, gbogbo èdè wọn, gbogbo ẹ̀ kó fi sílẹ̀. But ṣe rí àwọn nǹkan míì wà tá a lè fi sílẹ̀. Ṣe rí ogun pé wọ́n pè èèyàn kan láti wọn pè èèyàn kan láti ẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ fáwọn òyìnbó ní pọ́blẹ́mù yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ọmọ ìsọpẹ́ lápá àbí táwa ti wá.
Ilé tèmi fẹ́ ọkọ sí èmi ò ní any problem yẹn. Mi ò ní àwọn yẹn orúkọ ló máa ń pera wọn lẹ́yìn. So ẹ tó tẹ̀lé ọkọ mi ó dàgbà pé ọ̀sẹ̀ ló wà láàrin wa any big deal you understand àbúrò ọkọ mi ọkùnrin mo mọ̀ pé tí ìyá mi bá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lọ́ọ́ máa yọ ọ̀gá sí mi pé òun pe àbúrò ọkọ ẹ lórúkọ but we have to make them to understand it's nothing ẹni tẹ́ fẹ́ máa pè ní broda gan ó wà embarrassed so bá a bí kẹjẹ ká balance tó bá ní ìpèyàn láti discuss mi lẹ́nu after all àwọn faith leaders wa bóyá pastor ìyàwó pastor ẹni àbí ìyàwó máa wà
yeah we call them mommy bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Call them mommy so if you can do that it won't really cost you because people àwọn èèyàn kan náà wà tó ń pè wá bẹ́ẹ̀ so èmi ò gbé àyè mi ò rí àfẹ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ èmi láti òkè láti.
ẹ ṣe ma I think that's another.
balance.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni you are right ma and I think also sometimes bí a ṣe ń ṣe nílé wa èèwọ̀ bòmíì ni ẹ máa sọ pé mo pòwe níwájú ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà àwọn ìdílé kan wà tó pé látòrí first born títí dórí last born orúkọ náà ń pera wọn so tóbìnrin kan bá wá láti ibì kan tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pé uncle kìíní kan excuse me uncle what call me by my first name man and àwọn ìdílé kan dẹ̀ wà tó yẹ pé ẹni tó foṣù méjì jù wọn lọ gan bàrà mi àmì lè máa gbọ́ so in that situation when one woman comes from somewhere and start mentioning their name it could be a little bit awkward to them so man, Pastor Kemi, you being a pastor and a marriage counselor and somebody who has been in this business of marriage and everything, I want you to kind of give it an advice onto how people can handle the situation because a lot of me ní purọ́ fún yín kíní nǹkan sí bàbá ńlá wàhálà o àbúrò ẹ̀ ń larúkọ mọ́ mi lórí èmi tí mo jẹ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ àbíkẹ́ ìyàwó yín pè mí lórúkọ kí ló fẹ́ fòṣì ó kọ̀ sí bó ṣe rọra jẹ́ nǹkan kékeré tó yìí ó ti ruin homes and I'm talking from experience as well so please let's talk about this. How can somebody handle that area?
Okay, ma, Eshegoni. I think these are some of the things you want to notice because you don't get married overnight. There will be time Otimo family, Otimo system, be family and she work, Otimo they are culturally oriented family. Our family they want be traditions already. Now, Nkoto Bani ba. To ba marry tètè show I don't like this get it resolve if you are looking at those people those your husband to be siblings or you are there the man himself is not happy the siblings of the man is not happy with you with the way you are calling them by name I think those things should have been talked about
addressed
ó dá kéèyàn ti address àwọn nǹkan kéékèèké tó bó ṣe rí love tó máa ń wà láàrin ọkùnrin àti obìnrin tó bá ń date
kò ní jẹ́ kó ronú
ó máa ń blind wọn ríran sí gbogbo yẹn tẹ́bá ti wá fi ring sí wọn lọ́wọ́ táwọn á di pé ó tiẹ̀ bàjẹ́ bọ̀ nígbà tí kẹ́gbọ́n yín tó fẹ́ ẹ rí kó bàjẹ́ because ó ti ń wálé yín ẹ ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ even ẹ ti jọ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí phone those are the things I think they should have talked about but wisdom is profitable to direct mi ò rò bóyá ká péyàn kan láǹtì àpèká péyàn kan ní broad àgọ́gọ́ ní problem we should learn to respect people àwọn kan wà tá a máa pè lórúkọ tó yẹ pé respect am fún wọn ó ṣògbé you are respected
èèyàn lè máa pè yàn láǹtì kó máa rí sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
wọ́n dẹ̀ ń pè bọ̀dá tó ń fọwọ́ ń pè sísá tó ń fọwọ́ rẹ̀ wọ́n mú wọ́n ń pè sísá tó ń bú wọn so I think we should if you see that you are married into a family that they really cherish, that respect, just give it to them. Give it to them. If you need to bend down to greet them, do it and move on. And be happy with your husband because you go to anybody. And if you really want to enjoy your home, there are some little things that you
have to
take
sacrifice. Yes.
Exactly.
But I know that you are right, ma. You're very right. Number one, I'm going to highlight where you said certain things should have been discussed. There should have been a conversation about it, and before the marriage itself. Anything where I talk about that, but that's really talk about lórúkọ yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé on lárúkọ mọ́ yorùbá nígbà tó bá tẹ́ lọ́rùn á dúró tí ò bá tẹ́ lọ́rùn á máa lọ. And sometimes this respect we are talking about is reciprocal. Some people don't have problem referring to anybody as uncle, as auntie, as whatever. But how do you now address that person as well? That is where some people have issues. If you are that cultural that you believe that your brothers, whether your younger brothers or your older brother's wife, should call you auntie, uncle, like somebody say, Yahoo, Babani, Ibadiaron, Lady, Leke, all those names. If you believe that, then you too should respect that your brother's wife. Bó ṣe pé ìyàwó ẹ̀gbọ́n ni ní ṣe nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Nígbà tí ẹ ń larúkọ mọ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀gbọ́n lórí tẹ̀lé expect kí ìyàwó ẹ̀gbọ́n kúnlẹ̀ ẹsẹ̀ méjì fún yín, it's going to be a bit challenging. But that and auntie is not respect gan. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ sáré kà nǹkan díẹ̀ táwọn èèyàn sọ tó dáwọn èèyàn dá sétò yìí gan o, àwọn èèyàn ń fohùn sílẹ̀. Ìyàwó bàbá níbi kọ́ dẹ̀mí ìbàjẹ́ àrùn àná. Let me read what somebody said on Facebook. All that is going on is that they are trying to bully the new wife into marriage. We don't live in that bush anymore. So a respected relationship should develop. I think what that person is trying to say, even if you want to do it, don't bully the person into doing it. Sometimes a lot of women feel trapped. They feel that they are being bullied. They feel they are being forced to do what they don't want to do. And now let's move on from that area. It's a minor issue, so to speak, but as minor as it may be, a lot of marriage has been ruined just because of this thing. Now let's talk about the position of a husband in all of this. For example, your husband is your husband and is also the brother to Sister Vicky. If things happen between both of you, because your relationship is a very rare one, probably because both of you are Christians, you're a marriage counselor, she's also into, marriage and all of that, and you have experiences, your upbringing also speaks on this issue. Now, in a natural and neutral situation, where the both of you don't have the experience you have in the Lord and blah, blah. Now, if Sister Vicky hurts your feeling, and you feel you can't go directly to her, ebinu, or you are aware of it, how should that be handled? How should that be handled? Sister Vicky, would you mind if it's your brother that say, sister me, wow, ìyàwó mi sọ pé ṣe nǹkan tó dùn òun o, me like it, or would you rather prefer that Pastor Kemi call you? Let's forget about pé mora yín abeg close before marriage, morari, and you are even this age gap, you are even the big sister. Would you rather prefer that the Sister Kemi call you to talk to you about it? Ẹ sọ pé ti gbàgbé pé ẹ mọ́ra yín rí o, ẹ mọ́ra rí o.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ pé kó wà ní neutral ground ẹ̀ náà bí mo ṣe máa ń handle issue yẹn. Tẹ́ni ẹ bá pè mí tó bá sọ fún mi, fine. Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ìyàwó mi náà ló ní ìmà láìkí nǹkan tó ṣe yìí, tẹ̀ ṣe yìí, àjẹ́ ni òkè. Ó lè jẹ́ pé ṣe mọ̀ pé nǹkan míì wà sẹ́yìn ò ní fẹ́ accept pé òun ló ń wrong, but on the other hand tí bá tún wò ó padà tí bá rí pé òótọ́ dẹ̀ ni nǹkan tó sọ yẹn, okay, a dẹ̀ máa sọ a máa dá síra, but pé ẹ̀gbọ́n tó bá yẹ pé ọkọ ló report àbí ìyàwó ló report, to me personally mi ò rí any big deal ńbẹ̀. Ó lè jẹ́ pé bóyá òun tẹ̀ ló ṣẹ̀mí tó tàn mí gan, but tó bá jẹ́ pé mi ní fẹ́ rí pé torí pé ọkọ ẹ̀ fẹjọ́ sùn, but tó bá fẹjọ́ sùn náà ẹ jẹ́ ká wà ṣe rí nǹkan tá à ń try láti sọ ni pé ká wà opened. Mo máa ń lo slogan kan lórí Facebook ní ìdẹ́yìn mo ní in-laws are angels. Ṣe rí ẹ jẹ́ ká máa rí wa ara wa sọ̀tá torí àwọn èèyàn ṣẹ̀ wá ní ọ́fíìsì wa a dẹ̀ ń gbà mọ́ra, but torí a ti ní that mindset pé àná òun ló máa ń jẹ́ ká máa react gbogbo àwọn bá ṣe ń react. Nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé ẹlòmíì nínú ọ́fíìsì ẹ̀ wọ́n á bu wọ́n á ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn, but tó bá jẹ́ ilé tó bá ti jẹ́ ti yàtọ̀ alánàdé yẹn wọ́n á ṣe ọ̀dà wò.
Wọ́n wá yàrí ẹ ṣeun.
Wọ́n wá yàrí.
I like that. I like the analysis wípé at least èèyàn tolerate ara ìta, but ẹ jẹ́ ká rántí wípé ara ìta we have temporary time to be together. Ẹ mọ̀ pé Yorùbá máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa sùúrù tó lọ́jọ́. Ipe eléyìí kí ni tá bá ti close láago 5 àti bá ti wà lọ. Maybe that is I'm just saying. Now let me ask this man, Pastor Kemi. Let me ask you this. Because I hosted a couple here the other time, and this conversation came up, even though kò ṣe pọ̀ tá gbé wá nìyẹn. Wọ́n wá ń bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ọkọ wípé tí o bá wà ń bẹ̀, tí o notice pé àwọn èèyàn ẹ̀ maltreat ìyàwó ẹ̀, and you are there. The woman is not saying anything, is not fighting, bí ó tẹ̀ exchange the contacts pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ pé ṣé o rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí o, ṣé o rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí o. Because a lot of men believe that if they step in that situation, tó bá support ìyàwó, àwọn ẹbí òun á lóun weak. Tó bá support àbúrò àbẹ̀gbọ́n, So let's talk about this. How is it supposed to? In fact, I should have even if Apostle Yomi was on this live, I would have asked him to leave a comment in this one, because it would be better to hear this from a man's perspective. How is it supposed to happen? This is to be our one because of my shele. Èmi mọ̀yàn tó wà lórí show yìí tí mo mọ̀ pé ó experience irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó yẹ pé jẹ́ fún ní scenario yẹn wọ́n lọ lé ọdún ni ẹni náà wà lórí show yìí, I'm not allowed to mention it. Wọ́n lọ lé ọdún, one of the aunties ẹ mọ̀ pé láyé ìdílé àlàyé ìgbà yẹn ọdún lè yà ni ó yá ìyàwó bọ́tà ẹ máa tẹ́wé dúró ẹ máa ṣe kíkọ́ kìnìkan ọkọ̀ kí ló mú mọ́ ẹ wọ́n bọ́ síbí jọ ṣe bí ìyàwó tó ń ṣẹ̀fẹ́ níwọ̀ ìwọ bọ́ síbí báyìí ọkọ̀ dẹ̀ ń wò pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló dé ṣàtì níyàwó mi tó ń tẹ́lẹ̀ ní obìnrin yẹn wò pé ṣé òun rí báwọn èèyàn ṣe ń ṣe mí o ó gbélé kò mọ́ gbé ó gbé tọ̀hún kò mọ́ gbé wọ́n ṣàkọ́ ń kanra mọ́. You know that one or two big aunties in the family that are always very 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 domineering and like they are the Lord and Saviour of the. You know what the man did? Ó dẹ̀ rọra bọ́ sísàlẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ fàyàwó ẹ̀ lọ́rùn ọwọ́ kò rojọ́ ó dẹ̀ rọra sọ pé àríra létà o wọ́n pè tí kò dáhùn ó dẹ̀ rọra mú ìyàwó. That was the end of the ilé ọdún that they came that year. He didn't say a word. Do you understand? So in a situation where you are somewhere, you understand what I'm saying? How would that be handled? Come on, maltreat ìyàwó ẹ̀ as a man.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ma. Sherry, inú mi dùn fún question yẹn torí pé nǹkan tẹ̀mí ti experience in a bigger gathering. Ṣé mo pé sister Vicky nìkan kọ́ ni sister in law.
Ben. I was going to get to that pé àwọn tó kù ń kọ́ o.
Wọ́n pọ̀ o, and èmi náà wá sọ about 2 weeks ago, ẹ má worry, ẹ farabalẹ̀. 2 weeks ago, mo gbé fọ́tò àwọn in-laws mi, àwọn tó wá láti America few months ago, mo gbé sórí DP mi, just celebrating them. The thing is, ọkọ ní ipa ńlá láti kó ní area yẹn. But mo máa fẹ́ kí àwọn obìnrin wa kan grow the level wípé even tí ọkọ ò bá ṣàyà gbangba lójú in-law láti gbèjà wọn kò reduce love tọkọ ẹni fún ẹ. Mi mọ̀ bóyá mò ń pass message across.
Ó yé mi.
Ó máa ní àwọn situation kan tí ọkọ máa ṣe bí ẹni pé òun ò rí tẹ máa wá parí inú ilé tádẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú ilé. Ó lè máa lọ sọ pé báwo lẹ ṣe máa treat ìyàwó mi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ní ìta. Bọ̀ tó bá délé ó lè bẹ̀ pé má bínú mo rí nǹkan tí
lágbájá ṣe
má bínú. Èmi máa expect ká gbarú ẹ̀bẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ọkùnrin tó bá délé tó wá sọ fún pé ṣé o rí nǹkan tó ṣe fún mi ni tó ní kí ni problem ẹ ìwọ ò mọ nǹkan tí máa rí tiẹ̀ nínú lọ bro ìwọ ni kó lọ ṣe kinní kan tó bá ń repeat rẹ̀ obìnrin yẹn máa feel pé ọkùnrin yẹn ṣáìdì àwọn siblings ẹ̀ àbí family ẹ̀
ẹbí ẹ̀ ló wà
wọ́n á dẹ̀ máa ṣe mọ́ tó bá ti ń bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ tó bá tí ọkùnrin bá protect ìyàwó ẹ̀ ṣe rí àwọn nǹkan tó ń fà á tí àwọn family tí family tiẹ̀ fi ń treat ìyàwó ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn á máa avoid ẹ̀ many situations lọ́kọ mi ò expose mi sí. Ó dìdí máa expose mi sáwọn situation ìdúró mọ nǹkan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ even though my in-laws are wonderful but ó ṣì ń protect mi so káwọn ọkùnrin náà kọ́ ti study tó ti mọ ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn tó mọ àbúrò wọn tó ti mọ àwọn nǹkan tí
oníkálukú wà capable of doing.
Exactly. So that you protect your wife
against such. Ẹ ṣeun because it can be very detrimental if it keeps happening. Now you talked about pé kí ó máa dùn mí àti kó tí ń lọ pé kí wọ́n mú obìnrin yẹn wọlé kán calm wọn down and everything. So ẹ ti mú ìyàwó yín wọlé ẹ ti ní kó má bínú that's okay. But how do you prevent that from happening the next time? So I just remember the couple that I was talking to you about that wọ́n wá sórí ètò yìí. Wọ́n sọ kinní kan wọ́n sọ statement kan lọ́jọ́ náà lọ́hùn wọ́n ní never ever put your wife in a situation where she has to defend herself in front of your family and also never ever maybe scold your family in front of your wife as well wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn so I asked the man pé kí ló mean by that wọ́n ní irú situation tẹ́sọ̀ ìgangan náà sọ tó bá ṣe nǹkan tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó bọ́n ṣe máa mú ìyàwó ẹ̀ kúrò mẹ́tọ́ máa bẹ̀ ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní kọ́nà tó dẹ̀ máa pe ẹbí ẹ̀ pé ẹjọ́ mà sísá mi.
ẹ má jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́.
mi láìkì bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe treat ìyàwó mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn kó sọ̀rọ̀ kò fẹjọ́ yín sùn mí kò complain o but ẹ má lọ ṣe fún débi tẹ́ pé ó máa dé stage kan ẹ máa ti kàn ògiri to my react. So that man of God said it that day, and I put it on my left hand. That is actually how to be a man in this situation. Because being a man, the man himself has a big, massive role to play in making sure we pay kini yo waye ka balance. Then èèyàn kan sọ kíni kan fún mi, mo fẹ́ béèrè opinion sister other Sister Vicky wọ́n wà distracted a bit. Mo fẹ́ béèrè opinion yín nípa wípé ẹnìkan sọ kíni kan jọ kan wọ́n ní don't let what you're doing to your wife be known to your family, as in terms of you and don't let what you're doing to your family be known to your wife. How what do you make of that? What does that make any sense? Sister Victoria, what do you make of that? Yeah. Ben and Benima.
Nǹkan tí máa ń sọ because that particular one mo máa ti take clear of it nítorí pé my stand on this issue ni pé ẹni tí ẹ bá jẹ́ mọ́ so àwọn nǹkan kan wà tí ò lè handle so tí n bá ní pé kí n má jẹ́ kó gbọ́ mo lè ṣe tó jẹ́ pé ó yẹ kó gbọ́ ni ìní ìdẹ́wà tó jẹ́ pé kò ní jẹ́ kó gbọ́ because it's not wired for that kind of thing.
There is noise. I think it's from your hand. Noise, what?
Yeah, nítorí pé wọ́n rìn nìyẹn.
Nǹkan tí mo sọ ni pé ẹlòmíì wà nǹkan ó necessary ká jẹ́ kó gbọ́ kìíní yẹn. Ní ìbẹ̀ wà kò wà wired.
Láti lè ẹ ṣe.
You have to know the kind of husband that you have or the kind of wife that you have. Wow, that's
thank you so much. Okay, I think she's working. Sister Vicky, we got that bit, ma, and I think you just answered the question. Anyway, I don't know if Pastor Kemi has anyone to add to that. Yes. You have to know your spouse. Handle it. That's what Sister Victoria is trying to say. Eventually cause hide but you have to know the person. Okay, ma, I want to hear your opinion on that, Pastor Kemi.
Doing things for your spouse.
Yeah.
Microphone, family, or sibling. And I don't think it is necessary that you discuss what you want to do for your wife with your family. I don't see the need for that.
Yeah. But what about what you did to family? Is your wife supposed to know?
What you do for your family? The ones that your wife's supposed to know, you let her know. But you don't necessarily have to be telling your wife. There are some things that you have to do spontaneously. There are some needs that come that maybe my husband is in Italy now, he traveled. And someone called from Nigeria and say, Mama need money or they need to do something. He doesn't have to say, he has to speak to me first before he does it. We might talk about it later. 2 weeks. Understanding each other all really matter. Even if you've done it, because I think husband and wife should trust their discretion. Or you could trust the discretion Yahweh. See how me make up mind on my behalf. She must have seen that thing is really, really important. And discussing it with me after she has done it, it's not going to be a problem. But if you know you marry a man, you must everything must pass through him. Please do that so that there won't be problem. But I think we need to grow. We have to community grow.
Somebody is actually saying husband and wife. I believe husband and wife is one. It's true. Because the reason I asked that question again is because at the beginning of this show, when we asked the major cause of rivalry between wives and their husband's siblings, the major thing that was said was that jealousy, and these are the things that cause jealousy. So but that means Ramoto kini kan fúnyàwó wọn. So but that means kini kan gbe mo de ko fún mi lówó school wọn fẹ́ mi.
Ìgbà mi boda go ko lora. Ìyàwó fún rẹ̀ ló ṣiṣẹ́.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that. But even you telling and broadcasting everything you do to your wife is wrong. Certain things you do to your family, you might not necessarily let your wife know, but nǹkan tó bá eventually gbọ́ ó máa di ogun sínú ẹbí. You must just let her know from the beginning. I think it's about understanding and balancing things up. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe sọ. Àmọ́ ìtọ́jú nínú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ yìí, òun ni wípé we can live happily ever after. We can live happily ever after, you know, by being conscious of you know, but we have to promote peace and unity. Now, let me ask this last question before I let you go. Sister Vicky, I think you might have to leave, ma. Eshe, we understand. Yeah, Eshe Goni, ma. Let me see. Can I remove her? I'm not sure. No. Can you, if you can exit? Yeah, mo rí pé wọ́n ti wà níbi kíní, which I understand. Now, the last question tí mo fẹ́ béèrè kí n tó jẹ́ kẹ́ máa lọ torí àti ètò yìí tí a ti eat a lot of time is this one. In a situation whereby as a wife or as kíní you've done everything that you can. You've done everything that you can, maybe as a wife, and it's just not working. It's just not working. What do you do? Your consent request, Jen, will be any That's
a good question. If you, one thing I always tell people is, when you are dating a man and you have to do everything to please the family, and they are showing you that they don't want you, you need to really sit back, pray very well. Pray very well. One man say, "Ìyàwó burúkú ṣe ni, àna burúkú ṣe ni." I don't know whether I deliver that well. That is, so if you think because they've actually not hatred. There are some. It's not even just competition or jealousy. It's real hatred. You know, from the lady still put her head and say, it's my husband. It might not be as easy as possible.
But Pastor Kemi, sorry man, like somebody rightly said on Facebook now, and it's a different ball game when dating compared to marriage. A lot of times, in fact, I want to mind, you know, most of the time it's not obvious during dating. It's usually after marriage, maybe a year or two into the marriage, until after a while. You know, because it's a different ball game altogether. So in a situation where you've done all you can, you try to please them, you try to mommy, but they are still, what do you do?
Yes, there are some things they can do.
Sister Vicky, exit ma. I can't hear.
One of the things, I'm going to mention some things people can do in that situation.
Yeah.
Number one is, you need to, communication is good. If you can call them, those people who are showing some sign that you don't like or they are not treating you well, I think it's sometimes good to talk about it. In some culture in Africa, they have family meeting regularly, but I don't think Yorubas do family meeting, but Igbos do a lot of family, family meeting, and they table it and they resolve it. I think if there is communication between such people, maybe one or two situation can be, rectified in such situation. Okay, what are the things Maybe those things, because you want your
Pastor Kemi, some people don't even have that chance.
Okay, some don't have the chance. Sometimes it's just communicating. As I've said, you have to develop that. Maybe to help them that this man, because sometimes he's a breadwinner, for example. Maybe the man is a breadwinner for the family. They are not sure that all the money that you are having in the family is whether through you or the man. So maybe you should try and show some love, which some people have even done. I know some people will say, I've done that. So having done all the things you think you should do, and they are still not showing, reciprocating the love you are showing to them, then at that point, your husband is also aware that you've done all you should. So you can stay back. Wherever you need to appear in their midst or in the celebration, go. And when you go, behave yourself, respect them, show them love. Whenever they ask for anything, do it. Don't retaliate. Don't say because they hate me, I have to because they don't. Yes, no. When they need help, give that help. You can do it from afar. You know, you do it from afar.
I think that's the word I was looking for. I think that's what I was looking for. Like somebody said here, like what you've just said now is very important, because some people are just very difficult to please. So I think I love the word from afar. Distance at arm's length. Keep them at arm's length. I love that word. Somebody said here, she said, be patient, ignore things that are not necessary. As in ignore. That is going to help a lot. That's what somebody has said. I think that's a very good one. Sometimes you just have to ignore. The one that matters most to you is your husband or your wife. Now, Dr. Sabeni said that all that is going on. No. I think that's sorry. It says if your husband is a breadwinner, you are in soup. You know, I don't know why this message is. Somebody said, may the Lord give us wisdom on how to handle in-laws. The wisdom is very important, and patience. That is from Iweti Kuku Ayola. May God give us wisdom to deal with all situations in our matrimonial home. I mean, that's the word. It's only God. Iroya also said it doesn't work that way at all times. Even when the man is not even the breadwinner, sometimes it doesn't work all that way. So it is just the complications of the Yoruba tradition and the African tradition that we need to work on. But the most important thing is your immediate home. As a man, strive to make sure that you keep your immediate home, and as a woman as well, try as much as possible to keep your immediate home. Families are very important, but if it's going to be an issue, like you said, keep them at arm's length.
Keep them at let there be healthy boundaries. Set a very healthy boundary and enjoy your home.
Your home. So important. In a situation where you don't have a choice to meet them, be as nice as you can. Even though if that nice is going to be appreciated, just be as nice as you can. That's what you just said. Don't retaliate.
Just carry your face.
Yeah, I like the word don't retaliate. Don't go and do it. Somebody said even when you are the breadwinner self, somebody said exactly. TKM. You know, I wish we have more time to talk about this, but I think it's been a tremendous episode.
Wow.
And a lot of people have learned a lot. It's been very engaging. People on Facebook, on YouTube, everybody's leaving comments. I was trying to keep my eye on the comments. My eye was entering all the comments, but if I keep stopping, I won't be able to go on. But some of the comments I've been able to pick. And tonight, as we're going home, I'm going to leave us on 3 key notes that I kept for myself. Number 1, it depends on individuals. You know, you have to study the family and know the kind of people they are, and try to blend it. Don't try and stop the family tradition that has been on for years and years. I think I got that right. And I also get the fact that, look, be to them how you want them to be to you. And in a situation where you've done everything within your reach and you can't still satisfy them, try as much as possible to keep them at arm's length. Set healthy boundaries, I was told, and also be patient. Never ever try to retaliate. The Lord will give us grace and patience. Our brain on Ibugbe. Kolon ko shanu fun wa. I always keep egg in my mouth. She says she always keeps egg inside her mouth whenever she's with her troublesome in-laws. You know, she'll just be smiling. You know, when you keep egg in your mouth, you don't want it to break. So you just keep it there, be like, just for that time that you'll be together. Then also, Ireti Kukwayola said, we should also accept that marriage is not for everyone. Marriage is not for everyone. May the Lord help us all.
It helps, man. If the husband and wife are on the same page, that's when all the things we have said now is gonna work.
Somebody said we should drag. Somebody said we should drag all of them to NSPPD. What God cannot do does not exist. Fire. Oh Lord, change my in-law. Okay, as you are praying, also you drag yourself there. Me to help me to be a good daughter-in-law. Help me to be a good sister-in-law.
In-law one day as well.
Are you going to be a sister? Yes. It's a pity that Sister Vicky was on the road. I was going to ask her as well the aspects from her own, because you guys are your siblings-in-law. But what about her own? You know, with her own husband's siblings. I was going to talk about her, but because she was on the road, you know, it was quite glitchy and you know, quite a lot of background noise. I'm so sorry. We've gone really way past our time, but I'm not going to lie, it's been a tremendous episode. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to appreciate this amazing woman here. There has never been a time I call her or her husband or her sister-in-law that they don't answer me. They've been a great supporter of Eto Igbeyawo. And please, if you don't know Pastor Kemi, I'm going to introduce her to you. Pastor Kemi is the founder of My Marriage Must Work. And she's of the opinion that marriage can work. All this marriage is a scam, marriage is rubbish, she doesn't believe in it. And the Lord is helping her as well. She's a professional matchmaker. If you know any adults, male or female, that you think they have marriageable age and they're trusting God for a life partner, please talk to Pastor Kemi about them. She's going to guide them through. The Lord has helped her. In fact, we work hand in hand. And also I'm assuring you that if that marriage happens to work, the wedding comes up, I'll give you 50% off to be your alaga or your MC. So, so please, ladies and gentlemen, help me to appreciate Pastor Kemi. She's been amazing.
Thank you, everyone. I'm really pleased to be here. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you.
God bless you, Pastor Kemi. Àwọn èèyàn kí yín, wọ́n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín, wọ́n gbóríyìn fún yín. Ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Apostle Yomi náà tí wọ́n máa ń gbà yín láyè ní gbogbo ìgbà láti wá àti gbogbo àwọn ọmọ yín náà. Mo gbà ládùúrà pé ìgbéyàwó yín tó ti ń rójú tó ti ń ráyè kò ní padà dàrú. Àwọn èèyàn rí ìgbéyàwó yín, wọ́n fi ń tọrọ pé Olúwa tó ṣe ti Pastor Kemi àti Apostle Yomi báyìí ṣe tèmi náà lórúkọ Jésù. Wọn ní fìyàwó ìgbéyàwó yín wọn ní padà fi sọ pé Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ nírú ti Kemi, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ nírú ti Apostle Yomi, kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀ lórúkọ Jésù. Àwọn ọmọ Ọlọ́run ti fi ṣe òdòdó sínú ìgbéyàwó yìí, wọn ní rẹ̀ dànù lójú ẹ̀mí yín. Ẹ ṣé gan-an ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń tún gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ṣe tìyín náà dá. God bless you, ma.
Thank you. I really
Sister Vicky, God bless you, ma. Thank you so much. Ilé yín á rojú o, ọ̀nà orin aráyé o. Thank you, everybody. God bless you, sis. Ẹ bá mi kí gbogbo lé o. Thank you so much, ma. God bless you. Bye. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, wow, what a fantastic episode today. Thank you, Auntie Reti Kukwayola. Well done, Bumi. Excellent show. Thank you so much, everybody, for your comments, for sharing this show, for being there from the beginning to the end. Thank you so much, Duchess Abeni. It's a beautiful program. Privileged to be here. I have privilege to have you on this show as well. Mo lérò pé àti kọ́gbọ́n kan tàbí kejì nínú nǹkan tá wò yìí. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká bá wọn fi dọ́gba. If téèyàn bá ti ní wọ́n dẹ̀ ní ká tún gbé wọn lọ síbi ibi àdúrà náà. If in-laws are being naughty, ẹ má jẹ́ kó sọ pé ó ń pẹ́ wàhálà tí wọ́n nìyẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi wọ́n sínú àdúrà kókó lọ bá mi yí wọn padà. A lot of things that we can do. Let us remember that ìgbà ò lọ bí òréré mélòó là ń lò láyé yìí tá à ń dágbádá ìrìn kọ́lọ́n kójọ kó kọ́ wa mọ̀ ṣe. And mo tún wá ń fi àsìkò yìí náà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo èèyàn pátápátá tí wọ́n bá mi dá sétò, pàápàá àwọn tí wọ́n kí ọmọ mi. I celebrating my son on his birthday today. Thank you so much, everybody. I also want to appreciate all those that are sponsors of this show, the supporters of this show. Corals, Jewels, and Laces, thank you so much for your support. Thank you, Lizelle Fabrics, all the way from Dallas, Texas. Thank you, Amazing Celebration International Magazine. Thank you, First Rate Global. Thank you, everybody on this show. Honestly, I couldn't have done this without you. Lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run, á tún padà bọ̀. Mo ń gbàládùra lórúkọ Jésù wípé bí mo ṣe ń lọ lénìí lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, ogun ó lọ kò dé kò ní bá mi. Mo tún gbàládùra náà wípé ogun ó dé kò bá wọn kò ní jẹ́ tiyín lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Nígbà tí bá padà wá lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀, ayọ̀, ìdùnnú àti àlàáfíà tí mo fi yín sí, òun náà ni mo máa padà wá bá gbogbo yín lágbára. Wọ́n sọ wípé láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o. Mo ní láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o. Ẹ̀yin ò ní forígun, èmi ò ní fẹsẹ̀ kọ o. Mọ́tò yòówù ká lè wọ̀ kó ní forí sọ̀gì o. Láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé. Láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. See you next week when we bring your way another fantastic episode of Eto Igbeyawo. Bye. God bless you.
Eto Igbeyawo tó kọ́ ni lọ́gbọ́n. Let's talk traditional wedding. Eto let's talk traditional wedding ó lọ lọ́wọ́. Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Let's talk traditional wedding. Eto Igbeyawo tó kọ́ ni lọ́gbọ́n. Let's talk traditional wedding. Every Tuesday on Instagram. Tuesday on Facebook, 6 p.m. UK time. Every Tuesday on Facebook. Eto Igbeyawo tó fún ni lóye. Let's talk traditional wedding. Eto Igbeyawo tó fún ni lóye. Let's talk
traditional wedding. Thank you so much, everybody. See you next week by the special grace of God. God bless you. Bye.